What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dr. Nina, and I'm excited to take y'all on a healthy grocery shopping trip today. I'm going to show you what I eat and my grocery list that's here, and an affordable grocery haul. So hopefully you guys get a lot out of this. You guys know that I had pneumonia a few months ago, and I have really been working on building up my nutrients. So you'll notice that I'm not all plant-based anymore. Boo-hoo. Oh well, I'm enjoying it because I'm having my salmon and stuff again, and your girl is living life. So this is going to be a little bit more diverse than normal, but I think you guys will enjoy this trip nonetheless. All the items from my grocery list can be found down below in the information section. For additional help and free resources, check me out on my Now That's Life podcast. I want to thank you guys who have been tuning in over 70 countries. Make sure you check it out at all your favorite podcasting platforms or at the links below in the information section. Make sure you thumbs up this video if you like it, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel and also my vlog channel. Make sure that you come back on all Thursdays and some Sundays for video uploads, and also be sure to turn on that notification bell so you know when I upload. So first we're gonna start off with the gift of the list. I do not go to the store without one. In order for me to stay healthy, I have to stay on track because I get up in here and I get the true spirit of ADHD. So I sit and I make a list first on my grocery shopping app. And just in case you're wondering, these are the things that happen to be on my list for today to go to Kroger. I also have the items listed down below in the description box. I store everything here on the list on the app, and it's just called Shop List or Grocery Shopping List. And you can look it up in your app store. And basically, I can categorize everything I need so it keeps me in line and in order. And I'm gonna go ahead and start with the bigger stuff and then right into the snacks. So I start with getting some water. I get purified water for my guests because we don't like people to be thirsty. I'm down in Texas and I tend to shop at Kroger or HEB. I like getting the 24 to maybe 32 bottles of water because they're usually on sale for about $3. And then I check it off my list as I go. I do not move without doing that. And now, y'all, I'm ready to head down the aisles to find my favorite snacks. I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite snacks and tell you exactly why I like getting those. But sometimes you got to get them demons out your system. Satan the Lord rebuke you. We not going down this aisle. So y'all, we over here at the baby food. Baby food I love because usually you're gonna find it in a more organic form, even though it's in a pouch. What you're looking for is no sugar added, naturally made, pretty much organic. It's a way for me to up my fiber, my fruits, and my vegetables. I'm not a big fruit eater, other than like blueberries for recovery. I'm going to show you some of my favorites because you guys know I try to live lower carb. This one right here tends to have a bit less carbs. I love the plum organic, so the apple, spinach, and avocado is my favorite. 50 calories. You got about 12 carbs. You're going to subtract off the dietary fiber. There's some naturally occurring sugars in there. So basically you're getting about 10 grams of carbohydrates, which is not bad for a quick pick-me-up. Usually you're going to look at those ingredients too to make sure it's not too much extra in there that you can't pronounce. Organic apple puree, organic spinach, organic avocado, puree water. I was gonna say puree water. Organic lemon juice and concentrate. Everything I can pronounce. Nothing in there is chemical. Also like the apple and broccoli for some of the same reasons. These are great to keep in your office or even in your purse. The great thing is that one day when I have a kid, we probably both gonna be eating off the same food. Now we're headed to one of my favorite pastimes, which is popcorn because it's high in fiber, low in calories. Favorite popcorn, favorite. No artificial ingredients. Again, you want to go for stuff where the ingredients list is simple. Popcorn. That's what's in the bag. Popcorn. Okay. Sunflower oil, sea salt, and black pepper. That's all I need on my popcorn. I don't need a whole bunch of else at all. Gotta keep an eye on the purse. If your purse is in,
ain't nobody come and snatch it up in this thing.
You never know. The devil be lurking.
I've been waiting. I wish. You said I wish
they would, like the woodpecker. So I like to go for roasted seaweed snacks. Also another way, if you like salt, that's a way to get some salt in. Easy to pack, take along with you, and easy to pull out as a snack. So 10 for 10, 10 for 10. And you can get sweet and salty, you can get wasabi, and you can get with sea salt. So it's a lot of different options here. Okay, so y'all, Some of my favorite chips are Late July. Love Late July. They're tasty. You can get them in different kinds. Like this habanero bacon is actually vegan. Vegan. Boom. I'm not gonna pick up any today because I already have some at the house, but jalapeno lime and bacon habanero are my favorite ones. All of their snacks, they even have regular tortillas, and they have like quinoa. They also have the lemon and lime kind and the salt and pepper kind, so it's a lot to choose from. But my other favorites are Garden of Eden. Love these. I am gonna pick up some of these today. These right here, everything. Now, while I don't do bars as much as I used to, I do keep them handy in my bag, mainly because I find myself rushing often with my lifestyle. So it's just a good idea, I find. I like lots of different kinds of bars. Y'all know I've partnered with kind bars before I ever partnered with them. I like them. What I also like is the price, 10 for 10 bucks. You can keep them in your purse. You don't have to go super carby with them. So there's a caramel one that I like. Hello caramel. They're gluten-free, low glycemic as well. You got a total carbs of 16, but the fiber is 7 grams. So you subtract that right at about 9 carbs. So I usually pick up a couple of these to keep in my purse or take with me to have on the go. So I love these Thinster Cookies, y'all. I love them. It gives me a cookie filling without having all the cookie filling. You got me? You pick up what I'm putting down. You smell what I'm stepping in. Soft tortillas I count as a snack because it's almost like bread for me because I don't do traditional bread. With tortillas, y'all, I like to keep it simple. I don't go flour. I usually go for, I love these extreme wellness ones because of all the stuff that's not in them. And they're low carb. With this big tortilla, it's 50 calories. You're getting a total of 11 grams of fiber. There's no hydrogenated oils, no sugar, no cholesterol, 5 grams of net carb, high in fiber, 0 trans fat, and you get omega-3s in there. Mission also has a carb balance version. So this is the whole wheat tortillas, 4 grams of net carbs. The extreme wellness ones are usually a bit more natural in terms of ingredients. I like roasted almonds, but you're wanting to go for as less processed as possible. So I usually go with these little organic bags, or I'll go with a big bag and make my own mixture. I usually go for the heartier nuts, which is like almonds or cashews. They hold you over. They got some protein in them. You can keep them in your purse. You can keep them in your bag. Nuts I have at the end of my snacks because it's one of my favorite. It keeps me full. It gives me protein. It keeps me powered through the day. And you can buy them in bulk, or you can buy them how you like them. And now we'll move into the vegetables and fruits. I still try to make sure I eat as much plant-based as possible. So I try to keep the green leafy vegetables and cabbage and those types of things in my daily eating habits, just to make sure I'm getting enough fiber, to make sure I'm getting enough greenery, and to also make sure I'm getting my vitamins and minerals. So a lot of that looks pretty similar for me daily. So I love cabbage, red or green, but red is slowly becoming my favorite. You guys have seen me cook with cabbage a lot on this channel. I also love zucchini. I love squash, and I also love cucumbers. I use cucumbers almost like chips when I want to reduce my amount of carbs during the day, since the tortillas are just a nice treat. I also love guacamole, like the fresh kind made by the deli. I also know how to make my own, but it's faster to buy a quick nice cup that I'm going to eat up pretty quickly anyway. And then I also like checking out all the vegetables that are fresh, that are bagged, but are also low price. Make sure you check that out. One of my favorites now is broccoli slaw. It's so good, y'all. I also love to make sure that I get lemons. I use lemon a lot in my skin repertoire, but I also like to use it in tea and over my food. And because I'm back to eating like salmon and things like that, I like it in there. One of the only fruits I eat is apples. I'm not a big fruit eater, like I said, so apples are a big one for me. I like to get at least 1 sweet potato so I can bake that up. And I like to get at least an onion, white or yellow. I gotta say, my favorite part of shopping is finding amazing avocados. They are simply the best. Okay, you know how to pick an avocado, y'all? A lot of people have asked me this even at the grocery store. I guess they assume I know what I'm doing. You look at the color, that brown is reddish, not too brown. It's good. That's when it's right. Now you gotta touch it too. You don't want it to have too many soft spots. You want it to be just lightly firm, especially if you want to keep it for a little while. If you want it to go right faster when you get home, put it in a paper bag, put it on the top of your refrigerator. Something about it makes it get softer and more ripe.
Y'all, now that I'm back to eating lighter protein again, I'm over at the seafood area and I am so excited. I love it over here. Besides just the regular fish, I just love the salmon burgers at Kroger specifically because they make them live and they are so good. Oh my God. I make them myself. You guys have seen me do that in a video, but these are so good as well.
So what they do is they take the shavings of the salmon and they infuse it with herbs. So you have like parsley and green onion in them. And y'all, I put them in my air fryer. Woo! They're gonna make them live. You don't have to buy them frozen. They're fresh. It's probably the most expensive thing on my list based on how much you get, but it's worth it.
Every now and again, I sneak in some fresh chicken tenderloins.
You can get 4 ounces, 110 calories, 0 grams of fat. You have no carbohydrates and you have 26 grams of protein per 4 ounces. I like Pilgrim's Pride because they pride themselves in minimal processing. So that's another reason why I like these. If you're gonna get like chicken breast, things like that, you might not wanna buy it boxed. Sometimes the bags aren't so bad, but this fresh chicken goes hard. Yes, air fryer time, all the time.
So now we're going to march on to what I call my non-dairy dairy, and you'll see why.
My favorite vegan cheese ever. This is also my favorite, the chow, as well as the tofu. And the tofu is on sale, $2.29. I do a non-dairy creamer. So I always go for the silk almond creamer. This is my guilty pleasure for my coffee in the mornings. You have 25 calories, 1 gram of fat, 4 grams of carbohydrates. I like almond milk, don't get me wrong, but the reason why I go for cashew is it has a heartier, bolder taste to me. The time you have on it is usually a little bit longer for some reason, and I always go unsweetened. No added sugars, dairy or lactose free, gluten free, soy free. Carrageenan? I don't know.
I don't even know what that is.
But I wouldn't want it in my
if
food.
It's free, then.
So that's good.
Yogurt is another affordable way to sneak your protein in. And now that they have vegan yogurts where you don't have to go into dairy, that's another option. Greek yogurt, specifically the plain kind, is great and you can infuse your own fruits. Y'all know I'm always ranting and raving about my plain frozen vegetables because they're just flash frozen and they're still just as good for you. But I've been liking this green giant.
So that's something to consider. I like getting 1 or 2 of these every time I come here just so I keep them in the refrigerator, in the freezer, just in case I need something on the side real quick, right? So sometimes you don't feel like preparing a whole doggone meal. You just need something simple, something easy that you can throw in.
I also love the plain old frozen vegetables. They are simply amazing. They make it easy for me to make my daily smoothies and also just make sure that I get the vitamins and nutrients I need. And since I'm on the go all the time, since I'm out of town a lot, I don't have to worry about them going bad. So frozen kale and frozen spinach are 2 of my favorites. And I also love frozen blueberries because they're great for recovery since I work out so much. I want to thank you guys for coming through and hanging out with me during my grocery shopping and seeing my grocery haul. I also want to make sure you comment, share this video with someone who can use it, and subscribe. And by the way, all of this stuff that I got today was under $100, right at like 91 bucks, and this feeds me for a while. Like if it's just me or even if someone comes over, I get at least 2 weeks or so out of this, and I only usually have to replenish my snack stash like once a month. So it's a great deal. It's also going to keep you pretty healthy. For those of you all that are on a budget, it's going to help there as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Beautiful Brown Baby Doll. Peace. Special thanks to Jason Bowie of Trinity Media Solutions for co-producing and filming today's video. His information can be found down below in the information section. Thanks so much for all the love and support over on my new website. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out and join me for new ways to interact with me, giveaways and prizes, weekly emails, as well as my free 8-day supernatural video course, which is free when you sign up.